Everybody, welcome back to another reaction. Your boy Lance here for finally, and I do mean finally, after 2, 3 years of us being teased with one episode and then another episode last New Year's, and finally we get the next episode of Fate Strange Fake. This is episode 2. Obviously, I didn't react to episode 1 last week, but I did react to episode 1 over a year ago. So go check that out. It'll be in a playlist once this one is out. Yeah, if you know me, you know this channel. I'm a huge Fate fan. Fate is probably top 3 favorite franchises for me in anything, in media in general. Um, I played a crap ton of Fate Grand Order. I have my boy, um, Saber here. I didn't wanna spoil it right away. Uh, Most people who've played Fate, who are watching this know who this Saber is, but I'm not gonna spoil it right away. I know who it is. They're on Raid Up 2 and JP right now, and they'll be coming to NA next year, but they're fun. They're not the greatest AoE Buster Saber, but they're fun, and I like using my boy. But yeah, let's dive in and see what we get for episode 2. You can just call me Saber.
随分とし
Go back.
で、名前は呼び名に困るなら、セイバーとでも。
Saber.
セイバーだ。マスターらしき女の方はどうだ。
こちらの質問には正直に答えています。ただ、ひどく疲労しているので。
Yeah, she's been through some shit.
魔術による記憶の混濁があるようで。
Yeah, she's been used by the, we assume the Einsburns.
まるで一般人同然です。
Yeah, no magic crests. But she's also has a curse. Ayaka.
勢力が差し向けた急増の魔術師ということはないでしょうか。
Well, we know Zeltrick is watching.
奴らのホムンクルスがスノーフィールドに入っている
Ow.
という情報があったな。
だとすれば彼女自身はカジノで遊ばせろという要求がありましたが。
I played the casino. I still don't know who that is yet. Now, granted,
戦争の最中に
it'd be asinine.
カジノに行く英霊などいてたのか。
True, but Gil ran a casino during. Wait. Oh my god. Fucking Gil, of course. I was like, Gil ran during the Fate Go events. Gil ran like a casino. That's hilarious. I haven't seen this opening yet. Okay. Hmm. Why is that a child? Jack. Still don't know who her servant is. That was a great transition. Princess still looking good there. We got an undead apostle. I was about to say, this is a Sawano opening if I ever heard one, and it definitely is. Yeah, I don't know who most of these servants are. I only know of one because of Fate Go. Minus, Indiku and Gil, but like, if you don't want me to spoil who the Saber is, click like 2 minutes away. That's my boy Richard here, Richard the Lionheart. And yes, I keep him in that ascension. The fact that he uses his lore basically states, once again, if spoiler, so if you don't want to know, go a few minutes down the road. He could basically turn anything into an Excalibur because he was such a fanboy of Arthur. True that.
はい。申し訳ありません、ギルガメッシュ様。
I like that drip. Can we get that in Fate Go, please? That outfit.
これがこの町で最も人と財が行き交う。
It's Vegas, baby.
悪くない。この遊戯場は貨幣を持って浪費のための独自の世界を作り上げている。
Yeah, it makes sense for someone like you.
ですか。
言ったはずだぞ。陽動は陽動らしく、目に映るものに目を輝かせておればよい。ま、俺の前では世の全てが霞んで見えるだろうがな。
I love Gil, man. Now, granted,
おっしゃる通りです。
I like Gil, right? I'm just a huge fan of Caster Gil, way more than Archer Gil, but I like Archer Gil too. He's trying to teach our girl here a little bit.
この土地を魔術師どもから取り返すというのは貴様の意志か。
Or is it something that was forced upon you?
傀儡としての言葉か。
私は。
まあよい。友がいる以上、俺は本気でこの聖杯戦争に。
As long as my best bro
仮にお前が自らの意
イディク。
サーバントとして利用しようというのならば、少しは底意地をさらす覚悟をすることだな。俺も黒に全部だ。
Oh, priest. Now this is the shot.
分けてもらおうと思っただけだ。これから大仕事なんで景気づけに。
The church is on a job. And regardless of if it's Kiri or not Kiri,
ありがとうよ。原価付けはさせてもらった。この財は後であんたの庭に返すとしよう。ギルガメッシュ。そう身構えなくていいぜ。
yeah.
なるほど。ただの雑種ではなさそうだ。名乗るがいい。ハンザ・セルバンテス。
Hansa.
戦争の監督役だ。
Yeah.
よろしく頼む。あまり調子に乗るな。
Wait, hold on. Okay, I was like, those are his, yeah, crewmates, so to speak, teammates.
よろしく頼む。
Always have to have a sussy church person oversee the Grail War, apparently. Because yeah, Morty says so. But usually anybody from the church is strong AF.
あまり調子に乗るんじゃないぞ。確かに俺は調子に乗っていたな。豪華絢爛な舞台
He's such a good bro. Oh my god. I love him. I didn't kill that man, though. That's not all me. Yeah.
君がやるべきことはオペラハウスの修繕費用を調べることだ。教え、いい加減に。ただとは言わない。手品を見せることができる。
Oh, magistrate.
すごいぞ。驚くぞ。今から。
He could disappear. Yeah.
動くんじゃない。俺は一歩も動いていない。もちろんそのまま逃げ去ることも。
I'm trying to show you how good I am, bro. Yeah, he did that spirit or that servant thing where you just like fade away from existence for a second.
君たちに捕まるつもりはない。俺はただあの女性が無実だということを証明しに来ただけ。
Poor girl. Red Riding Hood in the background there. Someone with a curse. She called it a curse. Wonder what that's about. Once again, I will reiterate this. I haven't read Fate Strange Fate. I was going to, but I saw that the anime got announced. I was like, okay. Yeah, special form. I got you there. I put this bro next to Charlie as just awesome Saber Kings. Yeah, you have the seals. Probably from the Einsburns for whatever reason. Whoa! That was her crest, right? Because that almost made it look like she had more than one set of command spells, but I think those are her crests. Or whatever the Einsburns. We're assuming it's the Einsburns, or whatever happened to her. Maybe the curse is resonating with her magical circuits or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Once again, no spoilers. Grand Order. He said fate, guys. He said the thing. So mutual understanding. That was rude. I will become a visual busybody. They think you're a master. 1000%? So far. He's an extreme guy. Once again, if you know, of course, like,
どうしてあんな場所にいたのか。
I know his true
こ
name.
のタトゥーは
It was hard not to.
いや、
Okay, he knows the tattoo. Yeah.
まずは君の名前を教えてくれ。
But once again, if you know who it is, try not to spoil in the comments. Just for people who are not up to date with Fate in general. Nothing to do with Clock Tower. Orlando is just taking L's, bro. From 0 to episode 1. Yeah, Orlando's gonna be hard. Smart. With my bowels? Someone silence your fucking cell phones. Yeah, Caster giving him a rundown. Real bad is heading to you. Oh, it's Assassin. Not the shadows. Through the barriers. Nice. I'm assuming, yeah, it's got to be Assassin. Which, I don't know her name yet either, but I know she's a Hassan. I mean, she uses the standard Hassan Phantasm.
あんた魔法も使えるの？
魔法じゃない。
Magecraft, yep.
違いがよくわからないんだけど。
そもそもこれは俺が出したわけじゃない。
Timey-wimey.
ちょっと。
I don't feel like having to explain what Magecraft is. Go look at Wiki article. I do think there was a lot of discourse about I think that clip from Geek talking about like starting with this one. Like I think so far has been fine. Now granted, I think there's a lot better understanding because I'm so familiar with Fate, but I think they've done a good enough job from the movie to episode 0, I should say, to episode 1, and then this, trying to lay everything out. Yeah, I mean, remember, Orlando set all these people up with... Okay, you're an author. You're probably a French author. Arthur. So I'm trying to think who you could be. Zabania. I love that Noble Phantasm a lot. Assassin always gets kind of dirty in these. Orlando slick. This motherfucker just summoning monsters. I hate fucking some of these things in Grand Order suck ass. Okay. That literally gave me chills the way that said that. I gotta go back and rewatch that. Yeah, they're different from most regular Hassans that we have met. Either they're a failed Hassan or they're a new class of Hassan. She's got a lot of magecraft. Uh-huh. So she is a different breed of Hassan. Independent action. Oh shit. This motherfucker undead apostle over here. He said, I'm disarming you. Not John. That's a problem. You just eat a sword? Oh yeah, he ate the open fat assassin, technically. Hey, someone call CL. Come on, call CL, please. Jester. I ain't your master, dude. Or she ain't your master, dude. As an inhuman, yeah. Dead apostle. I keep saying undead, but dead apostle. Mm-hmm. Now, people who are not familiar. Yeah. People unfamiliar, they're vampires. But vampires, dead apostles in Fate are fucking pretty strong. Tight Moon in general, pretty effing strong. That's why I was like, get CL's ass over here. Yes, you have. She's definitely gonna kill you now. Yep, enemy humanity. Using a command spell already. Okay, I get it though. That's pretty. So when caster... Yeah, like I said, dead apostles are fucking OP. Once again, someone call CL, please. Damn. Yeah, this is... Caster's talking about this motherfucker coming in. Okay, I'm liking Orlando more. Hey man, rather die on my feet than lay down like a dog and die. Oh, it just hit you some... I mean, I wanted to bring up that... I mean, I kept yelling for CL to get here. CL's from another story. Check that story out. The church is here. Hans is here. And what better way to show off how strong the church is in this world than to have him do something? I guess it gets Dead Apostle as well. Dead Apostles, like I said before, are pretty strong. They're pretty OP in their own right. Think of like... I was gonna go down a tangent, but now I'm listening to Edie. Edie's pretty nice. History will say they were roommates. What in the hell? Just the doggo and the horse. Don't worry about it. Who are you? Oh, you're the daughter. Wow. No, you're the daughter. Who are you? Are you the servant? Are you the servant with that horse? Interesting. Don't know who that is yet. I have some ideas. Oh my god, I love this ED even more. Look, she's not even letting him hold his hand. I am liking Hans. He's funny. Of course, our best boy over here is gonna be holding hands with. There's our boy Saber. Ayaka's happy, and she's not holding anybody's hand. Not yet. There's room. You can add another person to that ED. I actually like this ED a lot. Oh, 1000%. There's gotta be somebody here. There's gotta be, right? Fake. There's gotta be like 2 more people added there. Oh, Tanya next. Um, yeah, fantastic episode. Once again, not a lot of answers per se, but if you're trying to, look at this through the realm of us not having that giant break, yeah, we have the Holy Grail War starting. Um, Saber is a super noble person. Once again, I'm trying to at least give a couple episodes before I say their name, because if there's anybody who's watching this who doesn't know a Fate, I don't want to spoil it because it's pretty cool who that person is. Um, but like I was saying, Ayaka has these weird tattoos, maybe involved with the curse, definitely probably involved with the Eids burns for whatever reason. Um, we got some cool ass action scenes with I. She said she was coming to destroy the Grail War for her predecessor, so she is or was a Hassan at one point. Whether or not she's an official Hassan, I don't know, because usually they have the skull mask and she doesn't have a skull mask here, right? And story also says like most Hassans end up getting beheaded by King Hassan to save people. Um, oh yeah, this scene was so cool. Also, summoning all those goddamn monsters we have to fight in Fate Grand Order sucks ass. It's like almost like her hair was doing it. Oh, that's so fucking sick. Expose the mirage. Her eye changes. Zabania. Yeah, she made them go haywire, attack everyone else. I will say this though, they gave me a good yeah, more of Malefantas we've ever seen Hassan have. Besides just keep saying Zabania, but also they had some sort of magecraft with the shield there. Uh, and now she's definitely gonna be her goal is probably going to be to kill the dead apostle now. The laugh is creepy and hot. Um, yeah, she's cool. Uh, finally, Assassin gets more love. Assassin class almost always gets shafted in these things. Yeah, so she's pretty badass. I have way more respect for Orlando now as well, seeing him at least, you know, fight. He was very comedic for a lot and masterminding things. Makes sense. But it was cool to see him fight. So I have more respect for him, especially when he was like, fuck it, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go down fighting this fucker. I think they did a great job of making Dead Apostles fucking strong. That's the point. Now we got the church. I can't wait to see how the church with Hans here does it, because we know Hans is probably Kirei level of badass slash strong. I don't know about that strong, but he's strong. He's gonna be strong. He's from the church. We know he's gonna be strong. Um, Not sure still who Orlando's caster person is. I think he's a French writer. He's obviously a writer, a French writer. I don't know who though. Don't spoil, of course. I don't think we've got his name yet. Um, I have some ideas. I'd have to think about it. I probably will have an idea by the time the next episode comes out. He's obviously helping orchestrate things. When he warned Orlando about like, "Hey, something dangerous is coming," I'm assuming he actually. I mean, then we got Assassin, who's dangerous, but maybe he was referring more to the dead apostle. Um, and we still have what the fuck Francisca is. My like cooking theory right now is that whatever Ayaka's doing is tied to the Einsburns, of course, but also maybe the Einsburns are after Francesca finally, or at Francesca. Apparently, she's been watching a lot of these Holy Grail Wars and shit. So she's orchestrating a lot of this. She called that one dude in the white hair that captured Ayaka, probably to do this to see for her entertainment. Don't know. But unfortunately, this episode is only a 2 out of 10 because no Francesca. I'm joking. I'm joking. I know it was a good episode, good action episode, good to show off some of the servants' abilities, good to show off the abilities of Orlando and his crew. Have a whole bunch of noble phantasms as weapons. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else. Yep. Ayaka's tattoos are interesting. Our boy Saber is awesome. Escaping with Ayaka there. Not sure who Caster is yet. Gil being Gil's self is always cool. I love the drip he had there. Funny that he's in a fucking casino. He's also kind of mentoring our young girl there. Keep telling her that should be seeing things as a young child and not through the realm of a puppet. So that'd be interesting to see what her arc is going to be under Gil's tutelage. We know how Gil is. I'm curious if they're going to go personality-wise, what Gil they're gonna go with. They're going obviously with the Archer. He's the Archer Gil, which is the egotistical king, right? But they also seem to have given him a little of that Castor Gil wiseness. Castor Gil from Babylonia, if you haven't seen that, definitely worth a check out, especially if you have any interest in Fate. But Castor Gil had that more wiseness, and almost like it's a mix. Once again, this is a different writer of Fate, right? Um, and all that. So I'm curious how he's going to play out. Yeah, he's egotistical as fuck, but he also has always has that wiseness of um of a king, right? And Castor Gil is still my favorite version of Gil, just because he's really cool and badass. I like Gil a lot though. I don't use him much in the game though. Um, Archer wise, yeah, I don't use him much in the game. I should though. Still strong. But yeah, uh, the church meeting everybody makes sense. I do like the pacing. I think the pacing is nice. I'm very curious how many episodes we're gonna get, and I know this is an ongoing light novel. They haven't even finished it yet, so hopefully multiple seasons, but hopefully it doesn't get as delayed as much. But I digress. Of course, you guys know me. I love Fate a fucking lot. Um, a lot, a lot. So I will be continuing to react to this on cam. I will try to react to almost anything Fate related on cam. I actually want to do some streaming with Fate Grand Order because I do play Fate Grand Order JP and NA. So I should do that sometime just to F around. Maybe do some rolls. I digress. Yeah. I'm curious when we get into the fake strange part, right? Because there's probably some false servants, I'm assuming, but I digress. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Please don't spoil if you read the light novel. If you have to spoil, please at least spoiler tag, all that good jazz. But I will talk to you soon for another reaction. Bye. Question: if you could summon any servants, who would you summon and why? Or what class would you summon? I'll think about mine. Talk to you later.